Shocking! A seemingly trivial, unforeseen incident has managed to derail Pecco Bagnaia's hard-fought efforts with just 3 laps remaining. How on earth can a tyre on a MotoGP machine, built for the absolute pinnacle of performance, go wrong? And what's the official word from the sole tyre supplier, Michelin? Stay tuned for the full lowdown on this latest bombshell. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe so you never miss an exclusive scoop or deep dive from the world of MotoGP. MotoGP never fails to serve up nail-biting tension and gut-wrenching drama. And the 2025 Malaysian Grand Prix at the Sepang International Circuit bore witness to one of the most heartbreaking moments for Ducati's star rider, Pecco Bagnaia. Starting from pole after a dominant sprint race display, the Ducati Lenovo Team Ace looks set for glory, only to swallow the bitter pill of a did-not-finish DNF. This wasn't down to a braking blunder, a spectacular high side, or a clash with a rival. It was something far smaller, yet utterly catastrophic: a mysterious puncture in his rear tyre. The incident instantly sparked a storm of speculation from pundits, commentators, and millions of fans worldwide. How could a tyre engineered to withstand the extreme stresses and blistering speeds of MotoGP, the gold standard of racing rubber, suffer such a sudden and severe leak? This riddle wasn't just about Bagnaia's championship hopes. It cast a shadow over the technical credibility of MotoGP's official tyre supplier, Michelin. In the emotionally charged hours after the race, the world waited for an official explanation to clear the air. Bagnaia kicked off the Grand Prix in commanding fashion, leading the early laps before being overtaken by Alex Marquez, who went on to claim victory. Around the midpoint of the race, however, Pecco began to sense something amiss at the rear of his bike. Reports suggest the unease started around lap 12 or 13. "I thought I couldn't control the rear tyre properly because suddenly the grip dropped dramatically," Bagnaia said afterwards, revealing that performance issues had already surfaced before the bike fully gave up the ghost. It coincided with a drop in pace, so it was a bit of bad luck. Unfortunately, that's racing, and these things can happen. What began as an odd sensation, initially chalked up to normal tyre wear or a setup quirk, quickly escalated into a full-blown crisis as rear tyre pressure plummeted. Within a handful of laps, the pressure on his Desmosedici GP25 had nosedived to unsafe levels, forcing Bagnaia into the agonising but sensible decision to pit and retire while still in contention for a podium. The DNF scuppered his chance to claw back ground in the title fight, leaving him 5 points adrift of Marco Bezzecchi, who finished 11th. With the spotlight now firmly on Michelin, the pressure was on the French manufacturer to respond. As MotoGP's sole tyre supplier, their product quality and durability are always under the microscope, especially after minor gripes in earlier rounds. Michelin's technical boss, Piero Taramasso, finally broke the silence with the clarification everyone had been waiting for. "We detected a hole in the centre of the rear tyre," Taramasso told Italian media, confirming the tyre as the root cause. A post-pit check revealed the extent of the problem. "When he came in, we checked and saw the pressure was between 0.6 and 0.7 bars, he added, miles below the safe operating range. But Taramasso didn't stop at the puncture itself. He pointed to the most likely culprit. "We found a hole caused by a piece of carbon, something on the track." This shifted the narrative away from any manufacturing defect and towards an external factor beyond Michelin's control. Even the most meticulously cleaned MotoGP circuits can harbour debris, particularly after crashes. In Malaysia, incidents involving Pol Espargaro, Miguel Oliveira and Raul Fernandez scattered carbon fragments across the tarmac. One such shard is believed to have pierced Bagnaia's tyre, causing the devastating leak. A tiny puncture from a sharp foreign object, like carbon debris or even a small stone, might not cause instant failure, but can take several laps to bleed pressure to a critical level. Michelin's account, that Bagnaia felt the bike starting to behave strangely, or 1 or 2 laps before the dramatic drop, lines up perfectly with this scenario. While Michelin's explanation absolves them of any product failure, it underscores the unpredictable nature of motorcycle racing. Pure bad luck can strike at any moment. At 200 miles per hour through sweeping corners, even the tiniest piece of debris can end a victory charge. Technically, Bagnaia's decision to retire was spot on. Riding with critically low tyre pressure is a recipe for disaster. Not just a potential blowout, but a catastrophic loss of grip that could trigger a high-speed crash. Pecco's call reflected maturity and caution, even if it cost him precious championship points. The Sepang saga has reignited debate about track safety, circuit cleanliness, and the vulnerability of MotoGP tyres to foreign objects. Michelin continues to innovate, developing new front tyres more resilient to pressure and temperature swings. But no tyre can be completely immune to track debris. For Bagnaia and Ducati, the Malaysian points loss is a brutal blow in a fiercely contested 2025 title battle. In a season where every result counts, a DNF from a winning position can be the difference between glory and heartbreak. Pecco's focus now shifts to the next round in Portugal, where he must regroup and reclaim momentum. Pecco Bagnaia's Malaysian DNF is a stark reminder that in motorcycle racing, success isn't solely about rider talent, machine perfection, or team strategy. It's also at the mercy of the tiniest, most unpredictable variables, like a carbon shard piercing a tyre. Michelin has issued its verdict, clearing its name of any fault and pinning the blame on sheer misfortune. Yet the lingering lesson is clear. In this high-stakes arena, nothing can ever be taken for granted. What do you reckon? Could race organisers or Michelin take more drastic measures to completely eliminate the risk of track debris damaging tyres? Or is this simply a hazard that comes with the territory in Premier Class racing? Drop your thoughts and analysis in the comments below.
Welcome to GP Talks. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates.